All right, so yes, hi, I'm over here. So yeah, the Haban Sickle Bar did not do very well. And let's try to fix that and let's see what's wrong with it. So a bunch of you have commented, thanks for the help, absolutely grateful and appreciative of it. But I did look into the manual, took your guys' suggestions, and yeah, let me get this closer to you. Hi, I'm Alex, and welcome back to another vlog day. Let's start this bad boy up. All right, so let's point out a few things here. And the things, like I said, that I should have probably done before taking this out. But you know how it goes. You get a little excited. Just, you know, it just happens. So yeah, cut quality is not good. I know a bunch of you, the first thing you're gonna say is it sharpened? These are actually fairly sharp. Now some of these don't look great, but they're pretty sharp. Another suggestion is this bar moving back and forth. And yes, this is moving actually quite fast back and forth. Another suggestion would be, are these like the tolerance between these correct? And that I can say no for sure. So I don't want to take these off. I think these are plenty sharp enough. Those are the three main things. Halfway through, I don't know if you can see it, but halfway through, we ended up flipping this, kind of came out like that, and that kind of let the bar sit on the ground better. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that, but it did. It kind of takes it out of this like float, and was cutting much better too. So, but those are the main things I've seen people talked about. Now in the manual, it said there was two things wrong with cut quality. First thing is the sharpness of your thingies. Oh man, I had the word. But the blades, and the next thing was these spacers here. So in the manual, I'll try to screenshot and put it on the screen, but it says whack this with a hammer until it's until the clearance between here is tight, which should be a 16th. Right now, I think it's at a 32nd. I think they're at a 16th now or more. So let's give these with a few whack. I think I have enough tall grass in the background to test, but it is starting to rain, which is unfortunate. But yeah, let me get a hammer out and beat these with a hammer. So hey, if the manual says it, the manual says it. All right. I guess you can't really disagree with the manual yet. I'm gonna start off with a mallet because I don't want to go for a hammer. We might have to go for a hammer. We might have to go for a hammer. Yeah, I didn't really do anything. I just, I don't want to, it feels wrong to beat on it, you know? I just don't want to. Feels wrong, man. It feels wrong. But we'll do it. We'll do it. It says to do it. Here we go. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? So make sure you put hearing protection on for this one. That's probably going to be quite loud. They're still they're still the same. Interesting. Let's try putting it on the ground because it won't have to work against the spring. So. That's feeling a lot better, guys. So this is what I was talking about, doing that, and then this sits on the ground much more planted, whereas this way, it's a lot floatier. So let's try that for now. There's a few more grease fittings that I missed down there before the day I took it, so let's make sure we hit them. So there's one right here. I believe this is a clutch assembly, so if you hit something, it's not the end of the world. So I'll give this a few pumps. But that one took grease. The manual shows all the grease points. Again, very nice. So, yeah, I think that's it for now. Let's go test this thing real quick. I was really hoping that was going to be our answer right there, but yeah, as you can tell, it didn't even look like I went through it because, yeah, barely cut anything. What is going on here? I think some of the blades are just bent too, so let's see if we can whack the blades and get them in a better spot. Should we take it off? Wouldn't even want to begin to know how it comes off. Oh, it looks like you can get these pieces individually, which is pretty nice. So if these wear out, so these are what we were smacking. To get going. No shims behind it or anything. All right, a little bit of quick maintenance there. But yeah, that was fairly easy to remove. Pretty much no effort. Some of these feel very, very worn. Unfortunately, these are riveted on there, so it's not like you could just replace them. But I don't know. Some of these don't feel sharp at all, so some do. Like these feel really good. So what I'm gonna do is, looks like I'll unbolt this. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll unbolt this off of here, sharpen this up, straighten some of the teeth out. Yeah, some are fairly good, some aren't. Looks like mostly the ones down here are not. So, but yeah, I'm feeling some of these, like some of them feel sharp and some don't feel sharp at all. So yeah, let's do that. That'll be our next step. So I will cut you off here. What I'll do is unbolt this, sharpen it up, bolt this back on, put this thing back together, and then catch up with you. I don't think I need to show you putting this thing back together. It's just the reverse process of what we did, which was just this. So, and then this thing, so to show you how this thing works, it just does this very quickly. So, and as it comes through here, the grass gets caught and gets cut, and it just does that back and forth. So I'm guessing it does this. So yeah, like I said, I'll do all that and catch back up with you. All right, and a short time later, everything is back together. Sharpened it the best of my abilities. I sure didn't hurt anything, and if anything, improved it. So, and then put these back on, And man, I would say the whole thing looks good gap wise now. So it definitely needed that. I think it definitely changed it. So without any further ado, let's go back over there and see if that changed anything. So the only thing that would be changed is taking it apart and putting it back together. Definitely would have changed the tolerances because I cleaned it out. I mean, I don't know if you can see the pile of dirt down there. So tolerances should definitely be better, and then obviously sharpened. So hopefully those two were the big things here. So, and one of them did have a shim in there, which wouldn't have helped. It would have spaced it further apart, which is not what we want in this case. So yeah, let me get you over there. Let's try this test rip and see if it really works now, because fingers crossed, I'm hoping it works. All right, so that was a big question that I wanted to know, and some of you wanted to know, could it cut at an angle? So another big question is, can it cut up the other way? So let's just move the loader here. Look at that, still got plenty of down pressure. But yeah, let's find out if it can go the other way. That's a big question, and I'm kind of curious myself too. A lot of people ask, can it do it? And to be frankly, I have no idea. So let's find out. I do have big, as you can see on that run there, it hit one of the stumps in here. So it did pull one out, kinda. Yeah, pulled one out, but hit the other. So got to be careful of that, but I'll try to show that as best my abilities. But I'm kind of curious if it can cut at an angle. I can tell you it can't cut, you know, vertical, but maybe a slight angle like this shouldn't be a problem. All right, so it looks like you can cut it pretty sharp of an angle there. Hopefully that was a good enough test for that. But that's my conclusion on this little maintenance sickle bar video here. I'll get it all cleaned up and ready for the next test day. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. So I would say we got it successfully cutting again. I am very happy. So that is awesome. I can't wait to get this thing out there. So, but yeah, that is gonna be it for this video. Hopefully it was long enough and good enough for you guys. But look at that, cut it all good. Oh my gosh, I'm glad to have that problem gone. So I would say it was sharpness. I really do, because we adjusted the angle at first and it didn't do much. And then after sharpening it, it did worlds of wonder. So it seemed sharp enough, but I guess not. So yeah, these all seem pretty sharp. I even hit some concrete, hit some roots. I mean, I hit everything. This thing seems to have fared very well. All right, so that is it on the Haban Sickle Bar mower, the maintenance. Make sure you maintenance your things, man. After that, this thing is cutting wonderfully. So we could have avoided all of that if I maintenanced it properly in the beginning. Like I said, I greased it, sharpened, adjusted, cleaned it, and this thing is ready to rip. This thing looks like it did really well. So we'll find out in the next video. Make sure you guys stick around so you see that in the next video. As always, if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to comment down below for some engagement. And as always, guys, I will catch you on the next vlog day.